If it was last year, someone approached you, I think, at a grocery store. You were with your girl. You're talking all that trans stuff. And it started to escalate. At one point, you said, I got something in the car.
Yeah, I had something wrong with it. I mean, I'm gonna keep it solid with it. And he, the individual that played that role, you know what I'm saying? He ain't nowhere to be found around throughout here. You know, it's kind of hard to play from that perspective with an individual like me and then expect for things to be easy for you. You know, it's just the aura and stereotype of what the 50 brought or brings to the table, I'm kind of left to deal with. And some of that I may turn my nose and head and like you. But some of that I will entertain. I give so much respect, Vlad, in a real way, just to be as solid as I can with you and everybody watching this. I give so much respect. I don't go for no disrespect. And shout out to Big Meech. Welcome home. Quit playing with dude. Quit playing with dude. You know, I'm gonna say that much.
Cause I don't. Cause I don't. What do you mean? How can I not? First of all, we're not communicating. You call me from a block number. You call me from a block number. I don't trust that.
Hey, yo, listen, what I'm trying to make you understand. Did you hear what I just told you? If I don't do what I see, you can put the shit up.
You knew that was a chick with a when you got with her. So stop trying to play like girl you didn't know, child. You knew, honey. A lot of these boys get with these transgenders, girl, these chicks with as we call them, and knowing doggone well, honey, you knew what you was doing.
So 50 Cent and Young Buck have been bumping heads for a minute now. But things really went left recently when 50 started roasting Buck over some crazy rumors about his relationships. According to 50, Buck's been all up on transgender women. Now, in the hip-hop game, rumors like that can mess up your whole vibe. So Buck ain't taking it lying down. He's coming back hard, denying everything, and calling out 50 for trying to destroy his career. But here's the kicker. Fans ain't buying it, especially after that S-tape leaked showing Buck with a trans woman. So what exactly did 50 say? And is there any truth to all these rumors? Let's dig in.
As for the transgender thing, that's more his choice. Me, I know him from, like, he has some superstar chicks that he used to, I don't want to say no names.
50 has been on Big Meech's head ever since he teamed up with Rick Ross. And then Young Buck went and made himself a target when he hopped online telling 50 to
contributed a lot to this game, you know? And shout out to Big Meech. Welcome home. Quit playing with dude. Quit playing with dude. You know, I'm gonna say that much. Over and out. I catch y'all when I catch y'all. It's Buck. Y'all know what it is, bro. Hey, I ain't been on here in a long time. I'm finna let them see what the really going on with Buck. Hold up, baby. Hold up.
And of course, 50 wasn't finna let that slide. He hit up his Instagram like he always does and dropped this picture with the caption, "This fool fell out with me because he likes boys." I didn't tell him to go loving on a bee. He couldn't resist like that. And honestly, fans weren't shocked because the 50s have been throwing around these same accusations for years. It all kicked off in 2018 when a video surfaced showing a man involved in an intimate act with a transgender woman. The man's face wasn't visible in the clip, but according to reports, it was none other than Young Buck. And once the rumors started rolling in, it was like the floodgates opened. Old rivals and collaborators wasted no time jumping online to take shots at Buck. The cook-up boss had a good laugh at Buck's expense, and he didn't hesitate to call him gay.
Yeah, y'all know what time it is, don't you? Shit, y'all know I wasn't finna let that breathe. Hey, we gonna say your name today, hey, Buck. You got a goddamn fetish or something, don't you? You really gay. Man, you is really gay. Man, they got you on the camera, cuz. What's up with you? Cuz they got you on there, a punk sucking your dick. We need an explanation about this, man. Real niggas of the Nashville streets need an explanation about this. They done got you 5, 6, 7 times this year. Now, somebody got to say something. And since I'm the president, Donald Trump, goddammit, I'm gonna say something to your mother.
Spider Lock had his 2 cents to add in too.
Man, let another man
shit. It's all bad, bro, but I mean, it's just like, you know, the time we living in. I ain't surprised, you feel me? It's deep. That I have to keep it real like that, as surprised as I am. And I am surprised.
But Buck wasn't about to let any of that slide. He hit up the internet, all fired up, and shut down the rumors with force, insisting there's nothing gay about him.
Check this out real quick. Let me go on and address this real fast real quick. Ain't shit gay about me. I ain't got a problem with no gay people. Whatever the fuck you niggas thought you seen on the tape, nigga, that ain't no motherfucking tape or no motherfucking punk stuck in my dick. But for you ass or niggas, cook up in particular, since you want to jump on the Instagram and play all these old gangsta ass roles like you that, why don't you just pull up and keep that same energy, nigga? You give me the location, I'll give you the location. Keep that same energy and say all this old hoe ass that you want to say on the gram. Say it to my face. We can do it on the live too. This what you want? You suck. Come get the real energy though, cause you know what's up.
The woman in the clip, Glamour Perfect, also came forward to apologize to Young Buck. She dropped a video explaining how her IG got hacked, and someone messed with the video to make it seem like it was Buck. First, I would like to start by apologizing to David, Young Buck, his family, friends, anyone who has been offended or hurt by the video that was recently posted upon my page. Unfortunately, I haven't had access to my page for over a week.
Due to my lack of responsibility, I gave someone my info to try and get my page verified, and things just went haywire. The song does belong to me. That is me. That's my song. I do know rappers. I did live in Nashville. But, you know, the song wasn't about him. They got my voice and said Buck starts at the end. That's crazy. I don't know how they did that, but charges have been brought against them, so there's nothing to say.
Buck probably thought that would be the end of it, but with 50 being 50, that was far from the case. He's been trolling Buck about his connections with transgender women for the longest. One time, he posted a picture of a woman with the caption, "Rare pic of Buck's old lady, lol." That same year, 50 came through with another post saying, "If you're in a relationship with you're gay, that's a boy, it's cool. Buck, you're gonna be big down at the gay bars." Unfortunately for Buck, 50's callouts went viral, and soon fans started approaching him in public, asking about his preferences.
How you doing? What's up with you and 50?
Taking off the camera.
You said what?
Taking off the camera.
What's up with you and 50?
Taking off the camera.
What you mean take you off the camera, bro?
Take you off the camera.
So he said you is that true?
Hold on,
Oh no, we about to scrap. Is that true?
Nah, we gonna do no scrap.
Yeah, I got something in the car too.
Naturally, Buck wasn't feeling that invasion of privacy at all.
I think it was last year, someone approached you, I think, at a grocery store. You were with your girl. You're talking all that trans stuff. And it started to escalate. At one point, you said, "I got something in the car."
Yeah, I had something wrong with it. I mean, I'm gonna keep it solid with it. And he, the individual that played that role, you know what I'm saying? He ain't nowhere to be found around throughout here. You know, it's kind of hard to play from that perspective with an individual like me and then expect for things to be easy for you. You know, it's just the aura and stereotype of what the 50 brought or brings to the table. I'm kind of left to deal with. And some of that I may turn my nose and head and like you. But some of that I will entertain. I give so much respect, Vlad, in a real way, just to be as solid as I can with you and everybody watching this. I give so much respect. I don't go for no disrespect.
And that was all the way back in 2019. Over the years, 50 hasn't changed one bit. In 2024, he came for Buck again. This time, he posted a picture that said, "That time, young Buck refused a pic with Caitlyn Jenner." And here's what he wrote in the caption. "Didn't make sense when we were taking the pic, but it makes a whole lot of sense now. That boy likes them boys." Buck fired back to the call out on his Instagram story saying, Damn, bro. 50 Cent, if you miss me, just say that. Tell it happy birthday if you can mention me. He also wrote, hey, Curities, look, bro. Damn, if you miss me, just say that. Tell me happy birthday if you gon' mention me. P.S. Don't flag this post this time. Y'all know dude keep flagging my post. He misses his bro. Just wanna say happy birthday. Y'all him for me. He still got me blocked. And it wasn't just 50. Buck's label mate, Tony Yayo, also backed up the rumors during an interview with Vlad TV.
As for the transgender thing, that's more his choice. Me, I know him from, like, he had some superstar chicks that he used to, I don't want to say no names, but he was doing his thing. I just know him for that. He was a cool guy, but he was always unpredictable to me. But with the transgender thing, how I looked at it is like, you know, you got kids out here, you got children. I have nothing against LGBTQ community. It's whatever decision you want to make, but you know, it's going to be out there. That's all I could say. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be out there. So you got kids and you moving around and responsibilities, you got to kind of grow up and try to, you know, stay away from the bull. You know how it is.
Yep.
You know, it's all about handling your business because, you know, once you make the mistakes, what are the people going to say?
Yep.
Oh, he's stupid. He's dumb. He should have saved his money. He should have did better business things. Because you got rich white people out here with sketches on.
But the real question fans keep asking is whether there's any truth to the rumors. As we mentioned, Buck denied everything. However, things took a turn when a phone call leaked, showing Buck begging his partner not to make their relationship public. In fact, during that call, Buck even offered her money.
Or however it go down.
I'm trying to tell you. I'm telling you, I don't have no club.
Your Mon Wiggins
Get over there. Take this down and the money don't be there.
No,
www.
no, sir. I just don't trust you anymore. So I need it first.
You're not. What? How could you not?
Cause I don't. What do you mean? How can I not? First of all, we're not communicating. You call me from a block number. I don't trust that.
Hey, yo, listen, what I'm trying to make you understand, did you hear what I just told you? If I don't do what I said, you can put back up.
That's your.
Oh,
You're thinking straight.
no, I'm not right now.
You're not. You're really not. Do you realize what you're at?
Yes, I do. I'm up right now.
Chill out. Chill the out. Did you hear what I told you? To take down and you to stay. I'm gonna get this shit cashed out to you. If I don't hold up my end, then you go back on your end.
No. You hold up on your end first, and then I'm gonna do what I said I'm gonna do. That sounds right.
I have to save my own career value. Motherfuckers grab that and taking and everything else from me. I have to go out and let people know that this is not real. I don't know. I just know it ain't me and I ain't gay.
Fans could tell just how stressed Buck was over the situation. One person even wrote, you could hear the desperation and fear in Buck's voice from knowing people are gonna find out so. Buck switched things up during an interview with Vlad TV. The rapper explained that he was actually catfished, saying he didn't know what he was getting himself into, and he had no idea there was a camera involved either.
And it's crazy because when the shit first happened, man, just to be as honest with you, it f***ed me up like it would f*** anybody up. You understand what I'm saying? And for me, it was one of them situations where I reacted not even seeing the video first because I know where I stand at. Like I say, I ain't got a problem with them people. That wasn't me. But when I seen the video, I said, damn, that is me in that video. But it wasn't me knowingly going into a situation, knowing that this is what the fuck it was. It was one of those things where, you know, I was catfished out of some shit. You understand what I'm saying? Pretty much, where a person was in these DMs and sending squirting all over the room and pop up and say, hey, I'm in your city. Me at the time thinking with my smash over there thinking I'm finna smash on this walk in the situation. It wasn't even me knowing what the person was at the time. It was me feeling like, hold on, this is a robbery or setup, because when I realized, hold on, that ain't the same motherfucker that's been on this video, I immediately got the out of the room. Okay, so from there, that's when I guess the motherfucker was it's clearly a situation where they were using it to try to set me up for whatever reasons or whatever they was trying to do, because when I seen this shit, I could see the way the camera angles and shit was set up. But there was nothing that came from that. It was me getting out of the room honestly thinking that it was a fucking setup from a bitch, because nothing came from it. I approached the situation like, hey, put this motherfucker in your mouth, because from the understanding of what it was throughout these DMs and texts at that time was, I'm on my period. So I was basically coming in looking for the goddamn head out, but it ended up not being a bitch, and I end up not getting no fucking head from this motherfucker in no kind of way. So for me, you know, dealing with the whole gay or whatever, I honestly just don't with me now, but it's with me at the time, because, you know, if that's what I was or what I chose to be, so be it. Y'all, you know what I mean? If how you feel, but the fact that it wasn't, and it's not what the I am and who the I am.
And some people actually bought into it. Boozy, for one, believed him.
What do you think of this story? Do you believe Young Buck, or do you believe the...
I believe Buck, 'cause, you know, Buck always been 100 with me, so I'm gonna take what he said as law. He ain't never did no bitch, he ain't never said no lies to me. So
Yep.
I gotta go with Buck.
I believe him too. I believe Young Buck.
Catfish me.
Oh yeah, you've been catfished?
I ain't been catfish, but I've, you know, the bitch done tried to catfish.
But things only got worse from there. In 2021, someone created an IG page called Young Buck is an LGBTQ member.
If you have time, pull up your Instagram real quick. Let me show you something. I want you to type in Young Buck is a LGBT member is the name of the page. Can I see that? No? Type it in the comments. Young Buck is a LGBT member is the name of the IG page.
Pretty much, after Buck denied everything in his interview with Vlad TV, every woman he'd ever dated came forward to expose him.
Well, Crack Badass says otherwise, okay? So Crack Badass is now leaking DMs. Actually, it's DMs between the real Young Buck, which is his certified Twitter account. He ain't hacked because this is from 2018. And Crack Badass, okay? I think Crack Badass put on there too. You're gonna see Crack Badass. I wonder why they call her Crack, but she must have a strong ass crack. But anyway, so yeah, there are actual messages, if you care, between Buck and Crack Badass, with him asking where you at, and he about to tear that asshole up, about to come and put this in your ass. Okay? If you want to laugh. But you know what? I knew Buck was full of shit when he called me and said, you know what, I ain't even knew it was a man. So you walked into a room high, pulled down your pants, and just let anybody just say without checking to see who it was. You know what I'm saying? And then when she got the camera, he told me I look big and saw the camera. Fuck out of there. You said you ain't even know if it was a camera there. You ain't even know that. Just get that. Listen, too many trans women have came out to out his ass. Okay, at this point, this man is bisexual. I'm not taking no less. I'm not hearing nothing else. I'm not accepting nothing else or nothing less. This man is bisexual. It is what it is. This ain't allegedly. I've been talking to Crack for years, and his story has not changed at all. Okay? I said he is. I'm sorry. And I ain't even drinking. I meant her. Y'all know what I mean. Y'all know what I mean. I love my trans women, okay? They look better than me.
50 ended up sharing the clip from Tasha K's interview on X with the caption, "Damn, this boy is really different." Caught with another transgender contender, things took a turn for the worse in 2021 for Buck when he ended up in court over issues with his girlfriend. That same year, Tasha K revealed that Buck had settled down with his trans girlfriend.
Young Buck is back in court on Monday, okay? Now, I can't pronounce his baby mama. Well, he don't have no kids with her, okay? His ex-girlfriend, Lucretia, I think her name is, okay? She is due to testify against him, okay? And so, you know, she had to come out and shoot. You know, he beat her ass and stuff because she was just tired. She was tired, you know what I'm saying? But she's got the upper hand, and I do want to tell you this, okay? Buck has hit rock bottom. Buck is living with his trans girlfriend, who is his manager. Charlie P's used to be brother, so it's a trans. She's trans now, okay? So it's Charlie P, his manager, used to have a brother who is now trans, okay? And that's who Buck has decided to settle down with, and apparently everybody in Nashville knows now, okay? So he's apparently out with his relationship, and Lucretia, she's like, you know what? I want his ass to go to jail, okay? I'm tired of him beating on me because I've caught him with many transgender women as well as gay men, okay? And I'm tired. And one of the trans girls actually just came out a few months ago and announced that, you know, I don't know why she was doing it. You know, the same one that caught it, you know, that had him on video, and, you know, she was giving him head and stuff, and she announced that she, you know, was HIV positive or something, you know what I'm saying? And so Lucretia is telling it all in the court and why she was frustrated, why she pulled out the gun on his, okay? But if you want to know who Charlie B's ex-brother is, who is now trans, who is living her life as a woman, hit up Charlie P and he'll probably give you all the business, okay? Good luck, Buck.
.50 shared a clip of Tasha K discussing the situation once more, along with the caption, SMH. Why he didn't just say he was gay. There is nothing wrong with it, Buck, but you can't be putting your hands on any woman because she keeps catching you. Safe to say, 50 isn't letting go of the scandal anytime soon, but the beef between Buck and 50 isn't just about 50 taking shots at him for his sexuality. It actually goes way back to 2008 when 50 kicked Buck out of G Unit for not being loyal. On the other hand, Buck claimed 50 wouldn't let him out of his G Unit contract and even threw jabs at him in 2019's Foofy Freestyle. Buck spit verses like, "This is not our first falling out. Know how to handle it. Now the bank's gone. Ain't nobody there to settle it now. Them other AI need verses from whoever is around. Come on, Foofy. This Instagram squad, it got goofy. Let's focus on that $2 million. That man robbed you. Let's talk about the women you burnt. The bleep charged you. You know what I learned was how not to be a father, apologizing to my sons and my daughters. Just so you know, in those last few lines, Buck was throwing jabs at 50 over his rocky relationship with his oldest son, Marquise Jackson. Basically, 50 Cent said, if both these little men got hit by a bus, I wouldn't have a bad day, after Marquise posted a picture with Supreme Jr., the son of Supreme McGriff, who's 50's biggest rival. But that's just the beginning. Buck also blames 50 for pushing him into bankruptcy. He owed the IRS around $190,000. But with 50 kicking him to the curb, Buck couldn't exactly put out albums like he used to, which led to him declaring bankruptcy. To make matters worse, 50 went around claiming Buck owed him $250,000, a hefty amount that 50 supposedly loaned him back in the day to cover his financial troubles. During an appearance on the It's Tricky with Raquel Harper podcast in 2022, Buck said, once he stopped me from being able to make money, I filed another bankruptcy. They stopped him from being able to cease and desist in regards to me being able to, I included what he claimed that I owed him in the bankruptcy to be able to say, well, hey, if you're owed this and present whatever receipts or whatever, you will be paid in this type of situation. But that was the only way I was able to go forward with working. So, what's more, during an appearance on Wild Ride with Steve-O, Buck took shots at 50 for threatening his livelihood and the well-being of his kids. He said, I don't know what I did to make him want to see me and not feed my children. 50's his own person, but I would never wish death or want to see him not be able to feed his family. Yeah, we had our misunderstandings. I don't even call them beef. But to do some of the things that he's done, in attempt to try to discredit my name, discredit me as a person, to damage my character and put out all these false narratives of different things in regards to certain craziness that I've went through, why are you doing this to me? Safe to say, there's a lot more going on between these two than just the transgender callouts. However, Buck did claim that 50 was using the scandal to cover up their business fallout.
50 Cent obviously chimed in.
Of course.
He did some Instagram posts and everything else like that about it, which is what he does.
I mean,
shouldn't be any surprise.
It gave him leverage to kind of mask on what our real issues was about, because we were having issues at that time in regards of Sound Exchange, a company that pays out the royalties on this music. I'm sure you're aware of it, and a lot of people are. They have reached out to 50 and told 50 that going forward, I was going to receive my own 33 1/3%. They had 3 years of checks that hadn't been cashed since 2015. All right. They were wondering and reaching out to me, why did I stop cashing these checks? I tell them, what checks? I don't know nothing about these checks. Well, they said, well, we've been sending them to you since we existed in 2007. I'm like, huh? I've never cashed one of these checks. 6-figure check. Okay. I'm more or less like, what the hell is going on here? You feel what I'm saying? So my attorneys tracked down the situation and realized that, you know, the checks were being sent to G-Unit Incorporated or whatnot, which is 50 Cent's company. So, of course, I got those 3 years of checks right then and there. But then the question started to come about is, where's all the other money? Where did that go? So instead of me, you know, coming at a negative approach or whatnot, they were the ones that stressed out to 50 and let him know that going forward, they were going to send me my own checks. From that moment, 50 blocked me from Instagram. I'm sure his phone numbers as well. And everything that the world sees now started to play out, you know, far as the whole beef or whatever thing that me and dude got going on. He used that happened as a way to get a laugh and to mask all the business. Me and 50 had business issues. Nothing in regards to this bullshit ass, fake ass that he puts out there in regards to saying I'm gay. All it's wild. You know, but at the same time, like I told you before, 50 is very strategic when it comes to dealing with these things and covering up his bull. You know, and this is just one of them situations in regards to me and 50 where he used that to mask the issues of what our situation was. And from there, he started to send cease and desist out to YouTube and iTunes and all of these different companies, and stopping my wave of being able to make any kind of music, because what he held on to is the solo record that I had signed for in 2015 and saying that I'm under contract with him.
And honestly, that does make sense. But what do you think? Do you think 50's being a bit insensitive with the jokes? And how much longer is Buck going to put up with this?